Don't fuck up the intro.
Whatever you do, don't fuck up the intro.
Oh, welcome to everyone. Still a little sleepy. Welcome.
Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane. I'm here again.
We're back.
We back. Oh, I hope you had just a wonderful New Year's.
Don't do the fucking baby
Oh,
voice.
my
I knew
little
you were going to do the fucking baby voice.
Oh, my
I was
little
sitting at work
baby
today,
voice.
And for some reason, I heard your fucking baby voice in my head. I'm like, he's going to fucking do it tonight. I know he's
Baby
gonna
New
fucking do
Year.
it.
Baby, the New Year's only 6 days old or 7 when this comes out.
Jesus Christ.
Baby New Year's so tired.
We're probably at war with Iran right now, too, so.
We're probably at war with Iran. We gotta give those arms manufacturers the nest
Okay,
egg.
enough with the baby
How
voice.
will they get their retirement?
Okay.
On
That's
a foreign
disturbing.
pedophile island.
Okay.
I'm here with my producer, Brendan.
Hello.
I'm also here with my brother, Chris.
What's going on, folks? Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. We love you. This episode of Everyone I Know is brought to you by Audible.com. I gotta cash that check still.
Ooh, baby.
But I finished The Expanse, guys.
Oh, thank God.
Listen to all the gosh darn books.
Is that really like the end of it?
No, there's one more book coming out.
Okay.
There's one more book and one more short
So
story.
it's got a Winds of Winter on the way.
No, it's almost done, actually.
Okay.
They actually do
Yeah, so
finish
is
books.
Winds of Winter.
Yeah, no, they actually finish books.
I'm writing it,
it's
so
actually-
I can tell you
it's-
it's almost done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually two guys.
Yeah,
It's
me
two guys
and
that
the guy.
that write it. They're awesome.
Yep, me.
But yeah, it's brought to you by Audible.com. But fuck that. More importantly, it's brought to you by you, the patrons.
Stop, patrons.
If you want to support the cast, you get a free penguin or some shit like that.
Pengus, how fucking
whatever.
dare you?
I just said to piss you off. You can go to patreon.com/everyone I know, and you can support the cast. Right, Andy?
You definitely can.
Yeah.
Perhaps some of these will be coming to fruition soon. Some of these laid plans.
Oh yeah, we might be buying some equipment.
Yeah, baby, and you're gonna hear all about it for weeks upon
Yeah,
weeks.
we're either gonna be bitching about it or just fucking jerking each other off about it.
It's going to be great.
Can't wait.
We have a returning guest.
How many times? Have you been
How
on the
many
cast?
times?
3? If you count
3?
the Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
That's
we do.
2.
That's 2 episodes.
That's 2
And the
episodes.
live episode.
So
Live
that's
episodes?
3, and then 1 regular episode, right?
Yeah.
That's 4.
Was there only one regular episode?
One regular, one live, and one everyone
then-
I crit.
Well, everyone I crit's 2 episodes.
Yeah,
We sat here
respect
for
labor. You
one
were here
chunk of
for-
time,
yeah,
but-
you were
Yeah.
here
That
for
means you're kind of in the Five Timers Club.
Oh, kind of.
5 time.
Today,
Right.
yeah, as of today, right now.
What's your name?
Kayleigh?
Hi, Kayleigh. How
Nice
are
to meet you
Hi,
guys.
Kayleigh. What's going on?
I didn't see both of you at work today.
You did see me.
I saw you. I talked to you.
Saw you in passing.
Sarcasm.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm a
Kayleigh,
little spaced out today.
I didn't have. Well, I tried to make you a song on my thing, but then my batteries died, so I didn't do it. So as payment, you can make me sing any song from Cats.
Oh,
Ooh.
no thank you.
No.
Well, I ever knew I ever do never. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles.
I don't actually know any song from Cats. Is that a real song from
neither.
Cats?
Oh yeah,
I
it's a
know it
magical Mr. They're
Yeah.
all just the names of the cats.
I was named after a real song.
Really?
Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible 80s like ballad about lost love by a British band.
Nice.
Really?
Number 1 in the UK in 86.
You
Coincidentally,
narrowed it
I was
down
born
to
in
half the big hits
87.
from the 80s.
Yeah.
A horrible love song by an
This one is
an English
actually
band.
called Kayleigh, and I spell my name the same way. Well, my mom did, because I didn't choose my name.
Gotcha. I was
Thanks
named
for
after.
clarifying.
I was named after the Messiah. So
Yeah?
cool story.
Christ.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you?
Jesus Christ.
My mom told me that I was
I don't
named.
know.
I don't care about you.
Yeah, I
My
don't know
mom
what I
told me that I was named after a kid that lived down the street. His name was Brendan, and while my mom
okay,
was
guy.
while my mom was doing drugs and partying, he went to school and he went away to college, and she wanted me to be more like him and less like her.
Wow. I was going to go with she misspelled Brandon.
No, that's what a lot of people seem to think it is.
So this week we don't have an old man minute. The old man's a little under the weather, so he didn't get one to us.
He's sick of this shit.
Yeah, he's
he
sick of it.
unsubscribed.
No, I don't think so. But do you want to kind of like vamp one real quick?
Yeah.
Like
Greetings, EIK
hey,
fellas.
It was such a pleasure seeing you guys on Sunday.
Having our late Christmas.
Eating some Oskanitz pizza. Actually, it's not Oskanitz anymore. It's Oh Babies.
What church was that at?
You know where Oskanitz is. Down the street from
Our Holy Lady of Sacrament.
Lady Sacrament Holy Place. Well, let's just get into it. I don't
Topic
remember.
1111, The Watchmen. I didn't read the comic book.
Didn't read the comic book.
Nor did I watch the show.
I read the wiki.
Yeah, I read the wiki. Sounds like a lot of liberal stuff to me.
I like
That Rorschach guy sounds like the hero.
I like
Definitely
superheroes. I wish they would be a lot nicer to my favorite superheroes, Mr. Spider-Man's and the Batterman.
He doesn't like Spider-Man.
He doesn't like Spider-Man?
I don't know who his favorite superhero is.
Batterman?
Batterman.
The Bat Boy.
It's Batman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was imagining a cute kid in an apron with like a bowl of like.
Oh,
I would
Yeah,
respect.
okay.
I would respect him more than
Batterman.
Batman.
Yeah, okay.
Lube Man's brother.
Lube man.
Old man. Yeah. Anyways, P.S.
P.S.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. I love you. You're my boys.
Yeah. Hugs and kisses.
On that note, moving on now to topic number one. Memories all alone in the
So,
Oh wait, I do know that song.
Yeah, you fucking know, because that song slaps. We're going to have a Cats episode. Me and Nick and Olivia already watched it, and it was so good.
Oh god,
Scary. Scariest movie of the year.
I've only seen screenshots.
I'm excited. All right, so I'm topic one today, as per usual. And I want to talk about two things. First thing I want to talk about is, do you guys think that dinosaur chicken nuggets taste better than regular chicken nuggets? Because me and Julie bought some the other day, and I had that for dinner tonight, and they were actually surprisingly good.
That is
I feel
crazy that you just said
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say this is because when we watched Cats, I did buy dinosaur chicken
Yeah,
nuggets.
of course you'd buy fucking dinosaur
And
chicken
we talked
nuggets.
about how they do taste better.
There's a distinctly different taste to them.
There is. I think it's because everybody loves the crunch of chicken nuggets the most, and you
Yes.
like the breading, and because they're thinner, like shapes
get-
in it,
you
you
get-
get more like crisp around the edge.
Surface area.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all about that surface
But it's not
area.
only, but it's not only that. You get a variety of textures.
oh, baby,
That's
you're right.
true.
Yeah, sometimes you get a little squishy. Sometimes you get a little crispy. Sometimes you
true.
get a little both. What are you dipping those in, though? Because you know you're dipping those.
Nuggies, for me, it's either pure hot sauce
Good
or
call.
a
Okay.
barbecue.
A barbecue?
I don't.
A barbecue?
Excuse me.
I think you're in the minority.
Yeah, what
No,
the
I
fuck?
was gonna
I
ask
also
you
use-
what type of barbecue.
Oh, well, this episode of EIK is brought to you by Sweet Baby Ray's.
hell yeah, it is.
The absolute best.
Have you tried any of their other sauces?
I had the
have.
sweet Vidalia
They're
onion.
almost all very disappointing. I always get them like the weird ones, like the buffalo sauce or I got the special sauce.
Their
and
honey's pretty good if you like honey barbecue.
I'm
The
not big on
honey's not
barbecue.
bad, and they have this new one that's like a hot wing sauce.
I got
is-
that one. I did not fucking like it.
Did you use it as a marinade or did you use it as a dip?
I ate it out of my hand.
Of course you did. Use it as a marinade, and it's surprisingly
Really?
good.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe I'll
Chicken
try
nuggets
that.
get too mushy when you marinate.
I mean, fair. If you're cooking a real chicken at some point,
I'm a
not
honey
to
mustard
say that
man.
there isn't bits and pieces
So-
of real chicken and chicken nuggets.
So speaking of honey mustard, I picked up some hot honey mustard that is reminiscent of the late McDonald's hot honey mustard sauce.
Hell yeah. Wait, did you get the Engelhofer Sweet Hot?
The short squat with the person on the front.
Where the fuck did you get that? I've been looking for that for like months.
Market 32.
Which Market 32?
The one on Madison.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not
I bought it there yesterday.
fucking
That's a small one, too.
Yeah, they normally don't have anything. They
That-
have like fucking nothing half the time.
The Engelhofer's. This episode of EIK is brought to you by Engelhofer's Sweet Hot Mustard.
It's
it is
fucking
the
delicious.
greatest mustard ever made.
It's so goddamn good. It's sweet. It's a little fucking horseradishy.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
Oh yeah.
This isn't even my topic, guys.
This is just the
This isn't-
preamble.
This isn't even my topic.
This is an amuse bouche
Well,
to your topic. This is a little appetizer to your
Anything else,
topic.
anything else you guys
do you
like
know
to put
the
on
difference
nuggets?
between an amuse-bouche and an appetizer?
Smaller, comes first.
I don't even know what a fucking amuse-bouche is.
This is to amuse your bouche,
An
baby.
an amuse-bouche is meant to introduce you to the chef's style of cooking. It's normally
okay.
one bite of food to go, oh, this is the chef's flavor
Yes,
profile.
I shall eat here.
And an appetizer is something you get at,
Applebee's.
yes.
Wait, you can't get an amuse-bouche in like a 9-course or an appetizer in a 9-course meal?
It's called something else and it's much smaller.
Oh,
But I mean, you can think of all those starting dishes as one big appetizer.
Yeah,
that's true. Or many small amuse-bouches.
It's kind of like a
Yes.
it's kind of like a sampler platter
from
that you'd get from Applebee's.
from TGI Fridays.
Oh, no.
Except
let's
you
not talk
get
about
one
Applebee's.
thing at a time.
Yep.
Oh God.
So my actual topic, I really didn't think that was going to take off as much as it did.
I love food.
Yeah, food's great.
Food's a great
just talk
opening
about food more
comment, yeah.
often. So we work at a tech company, right?
Speak for yourself.
Yeah,
I'm a
All
counter.
of us work at a tech company.
we kind of work at a tech company.
I am a revolutionary in your
At-
midst,
at a tech
organizing.
I actually saw an article about that they're trying to unionize tech workers, which I don't think that's ever going to happen.
They have to,
Yes.
or else
I
all the tech
mean-
workers will die.
Massachusetts just saw its first union for dispensary workers. For all
Wait,
the
I
new...
can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
So
not
why not us,
psychos.
Chris?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why not us?
I don't know.
Because you're all cowards. That's
don't know.
why.
Okay, Andy. So also I've been listening to this podcast called Darknet Diaries,
Okay.
and it's all about.
Sounds scary.
It's not though.
Pedophiles.
No, dude, it's all about hacking.
Oh,
It's all
freaking.
about fucking. Yeah, and how to do like penetration stuff and
Don't-
like
no.
and like how like
Low hanging fruit. Stop
I've seen
it.
a lot of stuff on the internet about how to do
Yeah, it's all-
penetration.
Stop it! Stop it!
Most
This is
of it
my
inaccurate.
dad. My dad is on the edge of unsubscribing. If you make a single dirty joke, he's gone.
so about like get up how to get up in that server,
Oh, that doesn't. I mean, I guess if
yeah.
you're talking about like a waiter or waitress.
Oh
But
Jesus! See, I
Zynga.
didn't go there.
But fucking Zynga.
But yeah, so like I've listened. It's a really good podcast. It's all about like big security breaches for like big companies. It's talk about like TalkTalk, the UK cell phone company, and how they like
What a whimsical name for a cell phone company.
TalkTalk.
Oh, pip on down to little Talk.
Yeah, TalkTalk. No, they like lost a shit ton of people's like private data. Obviously the shit with the credit union stuff.
Yeah, what was
that whole
the
thing? That-
credit karma?
No, it wasn't Credit Karma. It was the actual facilities themselves.
Equifax?
So it was
Equifax,
and
yeah.
the other one.
Who was like, hey, sign up and we'll give you some money. And then they were like, just kidding. We don't
Yeah,
have any
no,
money
we
to give you
don't
guys.
money.
Just kidding. We stole your identity.
Yeah, we stole your identity to take your money, and we got to pay the FCC back. But I was thinking today about like how, a lot of people that like work in the industry think that they're like hacker boys, and, like hacker girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What like defines that person? Let's
Are we talking
like,
about, are we talking about alpha nerds right now?
maybe are we? I don't know.
I would.
Are
I
we
would.
talking about real life hackers or
Well,
movie hackers?
maybe a mix,
because there's a
mix of the
big
two.
difference.
Maybe a mix of the two, because I think that a lot of times, what's called fiction mimics reality and vice versa, especially with these hacker boys and girls.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna
Okay,
call out.
let's start here.
Okay.
Let's start here. So somebody has told you that they are quote unquote. Oh yeah, I hack on the side.
Uber hacksaw.
No, they don't even say that. They say like,
Okay.
I do some white hat hacking.
Oh.
I used to do some black hat hacking, but now I just do white hat hacking. What T-shirt is that man wearing or woman wearing? Probably a man. Let's be real.
Yeah.
First, are
Anybody
they- are
who's
they
got the
wearing a
ego
hat?
to tell you that.
Sure,
It's a man.
Sure. What T-shirt are they wearing? We can get to the hat because obviously the hat's going to be a consideration.
It's a
Say,
beanie.
I don't understand why there are so many hats involved, but if we're talking about shirt, if it's a dude, I'm imagining. Honestly, I came up with the stereotypical like white T-shirt with like stains on it.
Okay.
yeah.
So I think there's two types we can talk about here. People that actually work like in
Okay.
in the IT sphere, and
So
people
you're
that
like-
and people that like actually that work at McDonald's,
Oh,
and,
okay.
and that have a computer and,
Right,
and
right.
fancy
There-
themselves some
You
type
mean
of hack
somebody who has a Reddit account?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Very
Oh,
cool. They're,
all right.
they're part of the hacker group known as Reddit.
Yes.
So
The terrorist organization known as Reddit. Death to America.
So in my mind, the person that actually works in IT or quote unquote IT, or works in an office is either wearing a shirt from a company such as
Oh,
like
yeah,
an Amazon
yeah.
shirt,
Yeah.
or-
AWS shirt.
yeah, something
Because
like
it's
that.
clean and he's got 40 of them.
Yeah, because you got it from a conference or some type of graphic tee, something
It's-
with like a combination.
It's a
like,
reference to a show I didn't see.
Yeah, either that or it's a combination like fucking Mario,
Rick and
fucking
Morty.
Rick and Morty,
Yeah.
like mashup shit.
Yeah,
It's
or
Rick
like,
and Morty with a V for Vendetta mask.
Exactly,
Guy Fawkes
exactly.
mask.
yeah.
Because
I'm-
he is anonymous.
I can see that person in my head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. This might work with a couple.
Yep.
All right. So that's the maybe we can say like maybe
Poser.
No,
Poser
I don't
hacker.
Think that's not a poser hacker.
Okay.
That's a hack boy.
That's a real hacker.
I'm
Well,
gonna say he's a hack boy, kind of like a fuck boy, hack boy.
okay, hack boy. So he's a hacker, but he
okay.
wears it on his sleeve.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you about the secret real hacker, Dan Gorman. Dan Gorman is.
You know what?
a
He beat me at a board game once, and I have to get my revenge.
Kid's fucking brilliant.
He is
On the 25th.
He's a genius. It scares me to be around because I know that if he wanted to, he could ruin my life. He could steal
Easily.
my identity. He could turn my Twitter into a bot that says.
Well, that's Sean. That's all.
That's Sean that did
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Also,
Sean-
he's also on my scares me a little list.
I've said it multiple times that thank God Sean's a nice guy because he would be like the fucking Riddler or some
Yeah.
shit like a Batman comic.
Full on jokester.
Yeah. No, he's not the Joker.
He's not the Joker in
No, he's not-
2019.
He's not nihilistic. He's,
Oh, okay.
He's like Riddler. He's in for the fun.
He's in it for the
goofs and the
goofs
gaffs.
and the gaffs. Yeah.
All right. So what about a hack
Who's
store?
George?
Who? What?
In the Batman universe? No. Oh, okay. I don't know. Bane? He gets all the juice shot into his spine, and then I'm talking about Batman Forever Bane.
Okay.
Gets all the juice shot into his spine, and then was it Poison Ivy's like, go do something, and he's like,
Sounds about right.
that's Bane. That's
sure
what
that's
that's what
verbatim.
Bane's kind of like.
All right. So if you go, so let's talk about the hack store that just has a Reddit account. Like what's that man or woman wearing? What do they do?
They
Work at McDonald's first off.
Well, they either work
Maybe
at
not.
McDonald's or Whole
no.
Foods. They work at Whole Foods.
They probably work at Whole
So they say they work at Amazon.
I was going more of like they work at like a Journeys or
Journeys.
like a Zoomies.
Definitely retail of some sort, some type
Yeah.
They're
of
17 years old.
Right. If we're going like hack boy, kind of like a fuck boy, they're definitely that
Well, no,
crowd.
the hack boy actually works in the office. He's got cred.
Oh, all right.
But don't you think that like the term hack boy, if it is a facsimile or if it is an analogy to fuck
Okay.
boy, it would be like somebody who'd be showy about it. 'Cause
Okay,
I don't-
but the IT hack boy is pretty showy about it.
But he's an introvert, so he can't look you in the eyes when he talks to you.
He looks you in the
Right.
eyes through his fucking computer screen.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
he
he,
can-
he,
he can-
brags a lot on your internal office. you
Oh
know,
yeah, he's a beast
I
in
am
WebEx.
client, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever you use at your company.
Okay.
The retail double life hacker would be what the other one is, because
Okay.
during the day he's serving you your shoes.
To be fair, yeah, during the day he's wearing a uniform.
He's definitely working in the mall somewhere too.
Yeah, Crossgate's Mall.
Yeah.
Probably.
He probably works
Hot
at
Topic.
Journey's Kids like I used to.
Yeah, exactly.
I was a
Hot Topic,
hacker back then.
Journeys.
I torrented a lot of stuff. Is that hacking?
Yes.
Oh, I was a hacker too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all hackers.
Somehow being poor makes you a hacker.
We're all gonna go back to it soon.
Yeah.
So okay, what's his ensemble? What's like his going out?
Oh, he
Oh, it's simple. Trench coat, Guy Fawkes mask, fedora. Easy.
no, he definitely tries too hard. Like, still does like a couple buttons undone with a pop collar. I feel like because
You think?
I think he puts a lot of effort into
I
it.
agree with Kayleigh. I think that this man or woman definitely like. I think they go out with the intention of like dazzling a little
Yeah.
bit, like not flashy, but like
Yeah.
this shirt has a reference to a show you've never seen.
Right? Like, you remember those?
That's the Joker's trick.
Back in the day, the polos where you'd pop the collar and it had like a saying on the back of it.
Oh yeah, but it was probably swears, so you couldn't wear it at school,
Yeah.
but you could wear it. You fold it down at school, so you couldn't see your swears.
Yeah.
It says ha 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 because he's the Joker. I still gotta watch that Joker movie.
What, the Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's bad.
I'm sure it's great.
I'm
not
excited
see
for the
it.
new one.
Yeah, Jared Leto is not involved. He's probably very upset about that.
The cast for it is mental.
Like who?
John Cena,
Oh, I like John Cena a
Taika
lot.
Waititi,
Okay, I'm in.
As someone who's never really been into wrestling, I also very much enjoy John Cena.
He's a great actor.
That was the
He's
first
fan-
person I
he's
saw that got
fucking
me excited.
great.
It's being directed by James Gunn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
it.
dude, everybody forgot about
I
it.
forgot about
They're
that.
just basically, this is the fastest remake in film history because they're just ignoring the other movie.
Oh, it's not like a sequel?
No, they're just like, we're just going to make our own movie. And he, even when they released the cast list, he was like, don't get attached. Because it's clear a lot of them are going to be like, he enters the movie and dies 10 seconds later.
I'm cool
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it. All right. So can we think of any other hackers? Okay, so how about this? What do they do in their off time when they're not working? They're not hacking.
There is no time.
It's just working and hacking.
That's it.
And
Like-
fucking.
Nah,
No.
No.
Assuredly
That's
not.
what they say they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I mean-
there's got to be a fun catchphrase.
There's self-love.
They're sitting on Reddit arguing
Yeah.
about stupid shit.
Yeah, they're posting on the Donald. They're fucking...
or our politics.
Our
one of the fucking
Yeah.
the two polar opposites of that fucking site.
Or they're on, I don't know if you've ever been on our poverty finance. There's some gems on there that'll tell you some real shady shit to do to like make an extra buck.
I'm on unethical life hacks.
Oh, that one's a fun one
that's
too.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
hacking. Life hacking.
Life hacking.
Life hacking.
I just got that.
Huh?
Yeah.
You just
I mean, I got it, but like
it just finally.
now I
clicked.
finally get it.
Finally clicked.
Yeah, hackers.
We're all hackers.
We're all hackers in a way.
So what do these guys hack?
Good. It's probably just stealing old ladies' identities. Most of them.
No, they're
I mean,
not, dude.
It's not hard to do that, though.
Yeah, it's easy.
That's a very sad statement to make.
See,
but it's not
what's
hard
funny
to-
about like the idea of quote unquote hacking is mainly it's just social engineering. That's all it fucking is.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
the
'cause-
easiest shit to
Yeah,
do.
it's just people are just dipshits. And it's
Hey, real
really
quick,
easy
what's
to-
your social security number?
It's fucking.
Hey, no, quick. I got my mom on the phone.
Oh, I saw, did you see that video of that guy
Yeah.
where he has the guy get on the phone and he's like, hey, mom, it's me. Yeah, I need you to give me your social security number real quick.
Jesus Christ.
Have you guys seen some of like the Tinder
Oh,
stuff?
yeah.
Where it'll be like, oh, baby, I'm going to love you so good. Now, please tell me, what is your mom's maiden name?
Yeah. Or the reverse, like, oh, send me a picture of you not, through Instagram. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, oh, yeah, first, what was your first pet's name? Can you also tell me the street you grew up on? And then you'll for sure get those pictures.
Which one of these pictures does not have a stop sign? We've been hacked. Guys, there's been a breach.
That was a hack.
There's a breach.
The mainframe has been breached.
They're coming for us.
Okay, you guys are more computer than I am.
We are more computer than
I
you.
am a half computer.
What the fuck does hacking mean? Gaining entrance into a secure server?
No, it just means getting somewhere you ain't supposed to be, dog. And don't fucking ask questions. That's rule 2.
Damn. What's rule 1?
Fucking don't worry about it.
Sick.
It's manipulating computer systems to get them to do things
Yeah,
that
they wouldn't normally
that are not intended to do.
Yeah, it's getting your hands on stuff you're not supposed to see and getting it to do stuff it's not supposed to do.
Like booby pics?
Yeah, like booby pics.
Okay.
But also, like, hacking into a server that's meant to do item A and going, hey, I'm actually going to make you just output a bunch of porn videos.
Or like mine all my Bitcoin for me.
One of the episodes of that podcast I was talking about, they were talking about this dude that just like hacked like packets inside of a MMO RPG.
Okay.
And one of the things he did, because he just got tired of this game and he was like, it was like crazy vulnerable to regular like attacks or whatever. And first thing he did was he teleported gigantic monsters to the starting stages where people are just starting their game. So they'd be like level 300 monsters just killing like level 1 people.
Get wrecked.
And then after that, what he did is he made all of the like safe spaces,
Fucking safe spaces.
fucking safe spaces, PvP areas, so you could just get fucking murked while you're just like hanging out.
This guy sounds like a dick.
It was pretty funny listening to it. And then the last thing he did was he teleported everybody from one of the biggest like cities in the game underwater so they would drown, but they weren't drowning fast enough, so he teleported the dinosaurs down there too to fucking kill them at the same time.
How did the dinosaurs deal with being underwater?
Well,
They
they were
just
super
went
high-
about their lives?
They were super high level, so
They
didn't
could
die.
take it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
dinosaurs would be scared if they just popped up underwater.
Well,
No,
then-
it makes sense they would then just
then
start
they would
attacking
attack.
everything
Exactly.
in sight.
The
Yeah.
first thing they saw.
Okay.
Yeah. So-
Anything to make this water get out of my lungs.
So then going to like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Everybody remember the big disease that spread out of the raid? Is that would that be considered hacking?
Yeah,
because
that's kind of a hack.
they
Well,
didn't
if
really
somebody made that-
manipulate-
Nobody made that happen.
Oh,
And
nobody made that happen.
It's
then.
not a
Someone-
hack. It's
Someone
player
tell me what's
ran
going.
in-
I'm scared.
all right.
Yeah.
So
I'll let Brendan.
yeah, in World of Warcraft, there was a boss you could fight, and it would like disease your players.
Okay.
So that your other and we give you a disease that then would spread to other players in the group you were in.
Okay.
Somebody figured out that they could get it on their pet and then teleport out or put their pet away, and then go to the city and take their pet out, and it would just start spreading wildly through the city.
Hell yeah.
That's just poor design.
I mean, I guess it's not a hack, but that is.
It's manipulating.
It's an exploit. That's
Yeah, it's
what
an
you would
exploit.
call
That's a better way to
They're
put it.
actually so they have World of Warcraft Classic now, where you can play like the original version of Warcraft, and they're releasing the content in phases. And they said it's an open question right now: is do they want to allow that? Because it was part of the original experience.
And
Yeah.
you know somebody's gonna try it.
That's the
And
first thing they're going to
Well, the question is, so they fixed it in a patch. So they could just release it. They could the way that it is, it just won't be there because they fixed it. But they're like, maybe we should revert that and make it happen, just because that was a memorable event and it was part of the original WoW experience.
Sounds like fun to me.
I say do it.
What
Yeah,
was
seriously.
the name? Do you guys know the original hacker guy, the phone hacker?
Oh yeah, I started reading.
His name was
his
like
book, and it
Captain
was just
Kangaroo or some shit.
dude, he was such a
That
pompous
is called
prick.
freaking.
Yeah, it was
not called
freaking.
hacking.
And it was, oh my god, dude, like phone freaking. I listened to his book and he narrates it, and I just couldn't take his fucking pompous tone of voice the entire time.
I invented whistles to make long distance calls.
And I mean,
That's what it.
essentially.
Yeah.
he's talking about being in jail. And they left me alone with the telephone long enough. I freaked it. Don't worry, man. I freaked it.
I freaked.
That sucks.
That sounds way more recent. Yeah. I freaked it.
I freaked it. Freak it.
He broke.
Mind free.
Mind free. Okay. How about to round out this topic?
Okay.
What would you guys hack hypothetically, or what would you like someone to hack? If Dan Gorman's listening to this, what should he do? Who should he take down?
Should hack my heart.
Amazon.
That
Too
would be
late. Already
hard.
has.
Amazon.
I mean, but like in a fun way, in a
Yeah.
big way.
If like
Give all of Jeff Bezos' money to everyone else.
Yes.
I'm cool with that.
Can we make Dan Gorman responsible for wealth redistribution throughout the globe?
Yeah, just assign it on Salesforce.
Yeah.
Just give it to him, or whatever fucking Jira that you losers use.
Whatever ticketing software you choose to use.
This episode is brought to you by Salesforce.
Brought to you by the full family of Alassium.
Chris, do you
Software.
do you really want Dan Corman to hack your heart?
No, I don't.
Because he already has.
Yeah, I said that. You already have. So that was the end of the joke.
Sorry, I was listening.
It'd be funny if like somebody just like hacked AWS and just turned off like one thing, like something
Because
that
that would
lives
break everything.
Yeah, but I mean, like turn off like one service that runs off of AWS. That's not really that big of a deal, but it would be a huge pain in the ass. I'm trying to
It
think
would
of something
it would
like that.
tank Amazon stock prices
Oh,
too.
crazy!
Well, part of the thing is that AWS is cloud.
Yeah.
So it's very hard. It's hard to just take.
You can't.
Yeah,
really
it's
take it
difficult to
down.
take down.
When you try to reach for the plug to unplug it,
It's
your
not
hand goes
there.
right through. It's made of vapor. Yeah.
Does the vapor reform afterwards?
Yeah. That's the trouble. You got to get the cloud glove. Grab it. I would hack Sally Mae.
I'd do that too.
Fair.
Put them underwater and then hack the government and shoot a missile at the people who are responsible for that, and then shoot a missile at the government for putting us in that situation, and then
some
shoot
dinosaurs down there.
and then shoot a missile at the missile so you can no longer shoot any more missiles.
All of the missiles.
All right.
Yeah, hack my ass. Fuck you.
hack my ass.
Hashtag hack my ass.
Hack my ass, Batman. I don't know. On that note, we're moving on now to topic number 2.
Do you guys know what the bloop is?
Oh yeah, the bloop is a thing the Russians heard, and it was like bloop.
Nope.
No. I mean, you're close.
Yeah, it was like the noise of the Russians heard that thought it was aliens, and nobody can.
So the bloop is a thing that the hang on. I knew this and then I didn't. The bloop is an underwater sound.
Oh, I was thinking
Yes.
the other thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You were thinking of the what other thing were you thinking
There
of?
was a the Russians heard this crazy noise out in space, and they wrote down like wow or something like that. It was like the wow noise. But it wasn't the
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was what's his face?
Post Malone.
No.
Wow.
Bulldog.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. He's out of the zeitgeist. No one's making fucking Owen Wilson jokes anymore.
That's true.
I mean, what is Owen Wilson doing?
He was in the new season of Documentary Now.
He's great. I love him. I'm so glad that he's doing better because he was very sad for a while.
Was he?
Yeah,
What's wrong with him?
he thought his career was a joke. We don't need to dwell on it. He thought he was like gonna kill himself. It was bad.
Aw.
Yeah, poor Owen Wilson. Everyone loves him. He thought his nose looked bad too. I love his nose.
Anyway.
Oh,
Sorry.
come on the podcast.
Sorry, Owen Wilson.
No, if he comes on the podcast, that just confirms that he's doing terribly.
No, it shows that he's doing very well, obviously.
Kayleigh, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but
Damn it.
we're not that big.
Guys, this was my ticket. This was my ticket right here. Damn it.
Tell us about the bloop.
Anyway, the bloop was heard by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. You were correct about the sound it made. It was a very deep underwater bloop. And they have since come to say it was the sound of an iceberg crashing into the sea bottom.
No, it
I'm
wasn't.
sure
I
they
call
would.
bullshit.
Yeah, fuck it was.
I
Yeah,
call
very
bullshit.
convenient.
No, it wasn't
Right?
there.
Says the iceberg salesman.
Yes, yeah.
How does an
yeah.
iceberg go bloop?
It doesn't.
First of all,
So-
the bloop does not go bloop. That's not
It
what the sound
is. It's not exactly that. I will play the sound
Play us the bloop.
for you guys. It's basically just a bloop.
That sounds like a bloop to me.
Right? It sounds like a bloop. Like you drop a bloop, bloop, blop
Is that
something
the
in the
sped up
water.
version of it?
It is. That is at 16 times the noise.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a very slow.
It's a
like
slow
bloop.
Like, definitely still not an iceberg, though.
Yes, it's probably
I
not
feel
an iceberg.
iceberg is, scrape,
Yep.
not
It's a recording of the sound is seismic. That's why.
Brendan. You
I'm
know
just
what?
letting you know that this is the reality of the situation.
Because of the bloop and because I did not believe the very valid scientific explanation behind it, I went and I searched, and there are lots of unexplained noises that
There's
we
like
have
the
recorded.
sound. There's like the sounds of hell. You ever heard
that's
that?
a good one.
That was a
George Norrie.
yeah
right?
George Norrie Coast to Coast special.
Are you? Oh, Sound of Hell. I'm thinking of Sound of Heaven, which is part of a Kevin Smith movie, which would be pretty cool. But no, there's a lot of like unexplained sounds underwater that we don't know the source of, and I kind of want to see what everybody thinks they
Oh,
are.
it's fucking Merman.
What?
It's fucking Merman.
Eugene
Merman?
Eugene
Mermans.
Merman. He plays Gene on Bob's Burgers. Eugene Merman.
Gene is pretty great, but no, there are all sorts of these like weird,
Eugene
weird
Merman.
sounds.
Wait, who the fuck is Eugene Merman?
He's a voice actor.
He's the guy who plays Gene on Bob's Burgers.
Who's Gene on Bob's Burgers?
Eugene Merman. He's the kid with the synthesizer.
Oh, okay.
The son.
Yeah, the son.
He's Linda's favorite.
Linda's the best character.
Yeah, I love.
Bobby.
What's the guy?
Bob.
I love that guy.
Bob, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I don't think she ever said that.
She says it all the time.
Anywho,
Make her with the sounds, or we'll keep
Yeah.
doing dumb shit.
so the
You gotta keep us focused.
All right, focus, boys. So the more I listen to this bloop sound, the more I personally thought it sounded like aliens dropping something really big, like up through. Wait for it. Up through the Earth's core into the ocean.
Oh, so we're talking Hollow Earth stuff now?
We're talking like, yeah,
We're talking getting the magma out of the middle of the earth,
right.
making a big,
Make a big bloop.
make
But-
a big bloop for me.
But it didn't get there naturally. The aliens have been here for years, and they already have something in the Earth's core.
Well, yeah,
and they
of course
released
that.
it into the ocean, and it went bloop.
What
Just
did they
very slow
release?
because they released it. I don't know.
Toot.
Maybe they
Big
what-
two.
what-
I don't think it's
what
anything
years? What year
good.
was this?
This was recorded in the early 90s.
So maybe.
Oh, it was me. That was me.
It was you.
A
that
92. That's
when
me.
you were born?
Yeah, 1992. April 14th.
Sorry, 97. Late 90s.
I was
Oh,
5 when I left.
You were 5 in 97?
Yeah, right?
Shut up.
I know how to do math.
Yeah.
I was 10. No big
Yeah.
deal.
That was 9.
Shut up, everybody.
I'm younger than you guys. It's fine. Age ain't nothing but a number. Bloop ain't nothing but a sound.
So maybe that was like a gaseous release that went into the atmosphere that made all of the boomers really like Fox News.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It could have been all the hormones that they're putting old people on, like testosterone, like for low T guys, makes them all crazy and horny.
Maybe it was all the chemicals they're putting in the water.
It's true.
It's true. Turning all the boomers racist.
turning all the boomers racist.
Yep.
They were always racist. Does Alex Jones have a take on this?
I'm
I
sure he
don't know.
does.
You know, I've never looked it up.
I don't feel like searching that on my phone.
No, please
No.
don't. You'll get weird stuff.
Weird,
There's
tardy
another
fucking
sound I
ads.
came across, and I have yet to discover why it is called the Julia. But
Julia, okay.
there is a sound.
I like how they all start with the bubblies in the beginning. Oh, that's a whale boy.
It's not, though.
Yeah. Shut up.
So
I heard Julia. Did you guys not
Yeah.
hear Julia?
I heard Julia.
I heard it go.
there really is no explanation that I have found for this. Oh, sorry. Again, a large iceberg that had run aground. I don't know.
I don't buy that.
A
No.
larger iceberg named Julia.
That's because you're playing these sounds sped up.
That's because it's more fun that way.
It would
Keep it down over there. It's
Gosh.
obviously an octopus having a conversation with a whale.
Oh,
They disagree on a lot of stuff,
I
but they
had
can
not heard
agree
that.
that their favorite name is Julia.
yeah.
Sure.
They're like, what's that girl's name? She came down here and
Bloop.
Julia.
Bloop.
Day bo bo.
Chicka chicka. Day bo bo.
Beautiful.
It would be really cool if somewhere under the ocean somebody picked up exactly that.
Well, did you ever see
We're under
the
the ocean, guys.
hunt for Red October? Right?
Uh-huh.
They hear the Russians singing. You know?
They hear the Russians sing?
Yeah, they're in the submarine, and the Americans, or maybe this is U-571. Either one.
No. So in U-570, in U-571,
Splashes.
yeah, splashes. Well, the retelling of the capture of the Enigma machine that was actually done by British people, but apparently the Americans thought that Richard Gere did it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We rewrote that part of history.
Would you guys work on a submarine?
No.
No.
Fuck no.
Well,
Never.
Yeah, this is a round table no.
No.
Yeah.
listen,
How much they paying?
Still no.
minimum wage, and you should be happy to take it.
You work on
Probably.
one. You hear the bloop. What do you do?
Ooh.
Take
I
a
go
boat.
outside and I say hi.
I honestly look for Cthulhu.
You're like, they're looking for Julia.
Heard somebody calling Julia here?
Dude.
Julia, phone's for you.
I'm pretty sure we'd know if there was a single woman on this submarine. Pretty sure we'd figure it out by now.
So another iceberg running aground sound that there is supposedly is the train. This one is recurring,
does it go choo-choo?
but it has been diminishing in sound since 1991.
Oscillation, very important to its origin.
The bubblies in the beginning.
ASMR. Oh, I hear it.
Oh, I heard the choo-choo.
Choo choo. Choo choo.
That was first heard in 1991 and is apparently has been getting quieter. But the explanation is
Is that one underwater?
near the Ross Sea, near Cape Adair. Yes,
Funny
it is
that.
underwater. But my thing with this is, if this is another iceberg,
Yeah,
quote,
so-called
unquote,
iceberg.
running aground,
Sorry, I never seen one.
right, why is it continuing since 91? Is the same iceberg hitting the same ground over and over?
Do they have
I
any
call
proposed explanations?
no. Likely generated by a very large iceberg grounded in the Ross Sea near Cape Adair.
The fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, they're just
It
talking
means
fucking
they-
nonsense.
Don't
At what
know.
regularity is it?
And you know what I want
you
to
know?
know? Why are they blaming?
There's some NOAA scientist who just like a real fetish for icebergs.
Yeah.
What is this? Fucking iceberg.
It's
They
a
do
fucking
everything.
Shut the fuck up. It's an iceberg.
Icebergs run this town.
Andy's doing his research. I don't understand what's going on with the fruit fly here. It's fucking,
It's a fucking
an
iceberg, all right? Keep it down, college boy.
He's got an iceberg in his proteins.
Keep it down, college boy. Okay?
It looks like it's picked up every couple years.
Okay. Hey, listen to me. icebergs get grants. You shut your fucking mouth, and we'll all be employed for the next 4 years.
So aren't we all like worried about all the icebergs melting? So where are all these icebergs hitting ground and making these sounds?
Maybe this is the sound of them plotting that they're taking their revenge on us.
Ooh.
They've had enough of this shit. They're out.
It's like, Julia, get over here. I got
Julia!
I'm already half melted. What about you?
Julia, bring your train.
Julia, get over here. I got a friend. We're going to start a revolution.
Jump on the train. Choo-choo!
And that's how you know they're revolutionaries, because they're riding trains.
Okay.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, socialists loves trains.
Yeah, Lenin rode a train.
That is true.
Lenin came back on a train, didn't he?
Yeah, everyone loves trains. They're great.
Socialist thing.
Yeah, big long car runs underground sometimes.
Lenin's underrated.
Lenin, he's fine.
I'm going out on a limb.
Yeah,
Lenin's
he's
underrated.
Fine. He's a nice guy.
Kept the trains on time? No, that was the other one.
Yeah,
that was not
Lenin
Hitler.
took like a feudal country and he turned it into a fucking superpower.
Yeah.
And then Stalin ruined all his good work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's if you never listened to Behind the Bastards, hopefully future friend of the cast, one day we'll get him to come on.
Robert
Evans, Jesus Christ. Robert Evans does a whole piece, I think there's like a 2-parter on Stalin and just the antics that Stalin would get into. Like he'd be so he'd like make his like cabinet drink with them till they couldn't fucking see so they wouldn't kill him. He'd stick tomatoes in their pockets and then throw them up against the wall because that was hilarious to watch the tomatoes smash.
Oh, because it's like they're exploding like blood.
Yeah.
He like once like took a shit in front of like his entire army.
Hell
in the middle of the road.
They're nuts.
Yeah.
Dictators are, we've been over this before when we talked about
crazy.
dictator stuff. Dictators are mental.
Yeah.
Universally, they're always mental. Very few of them are actually even intelligent. Stalin is one of the ones that was actually intelligent.
Yeah.
Hussein was also intelligent. Mm-hmm. But most of them are not only insane, but they're stupid too.
I started reading the one about Hussein with the people that took care of him. And I had to put it down because I'm starting to like Saddam Hussein. I don't think I'm going to read this anymore.
Fair.
But yeah. So the weird noises.
Weird noises.
Maybe it's Stalin.
There's a weird noise that happens out of water that not we've all heard, but 2% apparently of the population has heard, and it's called the hum.
The hum.
Oh, it's like in the Midwest, isn't it?
There's a bunch of places throughout the world that have a hum. There's a few places in England. There's a few places in the Middle East. There's a few places out in the Midwest. But it's universally just called the hum. And apparently 2% of people can hear it.
It drives people crazy, too.
It does. And like whole towns like report
like the wind turbines.
Hearing it. Wind definitely causes cancer. That is a proven fact.
Yep.
But there was one in Seattle that they attributed to a bunch of like machinery.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple where they've like
it was the iceberg making machine.
Yeah, it was the iceberg driving the bulldozer.
Yeah.
But
so isn't that like the plot device in that game, The Control?
I don't know, but it does pop up in pop culture every now and again. There was an X-Files show, or there's an X-Files episode about it. The Taos hum, I think that one was. But apparently 2% of the world can hear this hum, but it's kind of localized to these individual cities. And the leading theory of what the hum is 2% of the population don't realize they have tinnitus.
That makes a little more sense.
No, but it's like whole towns. They hear it.
Which is odd.
Yeah, you know what? I'm tired of being fucking lied to. All right, let's get to the fucking bottom here. What's the conspiracy? What's going on? You know?
Well, obviously
that's what I want to know.
Aliens are making
mermen.
Aliens are driving icebergs.
It's either
merman, not mermen.
Aliens driving icebergs, or it's clearly the government controlling us.
Well, are they just trying to ghost or gaslight us like a bad like ex-boyfriend?
Did you ever see
the episode? The icebergs, man. I don't know what you're talking about. These weird sounds. They don't exist. And if they do, they're icebergs.
Dude, the whole U.S. society, they were crazy. I don't know what the problem was with me and them, but they were crazy.
Did you ever see the episode of South Park where they're trying, like, the U.S. government's trying to prove that they staged everything?
Mm-hmm. No.
It's fucking hilarious. Because, like, obviously they make it out like, no, yeah, we didn't actually do this shit, but, like, George Bush shows up at one point. He's like, oh, I hope I don't drop these top secret documents right here. Mm-hmm. Like, looks at him, he's like, you want to pick that up? Mm-hmm. But it's them just, like, gaslighting everybody from South Park. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
My favorite, though, that I've come across, And this was way, way back in the day. Way back in the day. We're talking like ancient times.
Okay.
So
1992.
yes. Way back in 1950. In 27 BC, there were reports of a singing statue. Everybody who went by this statue reported it singing.
Okay, I know how this happened.
Now, recent scientists believe that it was a buildup of like dew and like air pressure inside the statue after it cracked after an earthquake, and it made the statue like kind of sound like a tea kettle. But these people clearly report that this statue was singing.
Okay, so this is what happened. One of those people that like do the performance art on the street that like pretend they're statues.
Yeah,
like,
Mr. Robot.
Yeah. Mr. Robot. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them traveled back in time.
Yeah, no problem.
And he just wanted to fucking spook these old people. And he's fucking singing. They're like, oh, it's a fucking statue. How could a man be silver?
That's a good point.
And he's fucking singing.
It was 27 BC, so the statue was stone.
So he's fucking dressed in stone. Don't poke holes in this.
When you go through space, everyone knows.
A big guy.
First of all, everyone knows that when you travel through time, your silver paint loses all its sheen, and then you start looking like a rock.
Exactly.
That is a well-known fact.
Yeah.
You're right.
Maybe it was a time traveler, and when he got turned into rock, I don't fucking know.
They painted the statues back then. It's a common misconception that the statues were.
Yeah, the like ancient Greek statues, they were like super colorful.
Yeah,
it's
big old dicks too.
It's one of my favorite story about like stubborn old people refusing to recognize how history actually was.
Yeah.
That like when they figured out like, wait, these things were like painted, and they
were
realized
gaudy
the
as
colors were
fuck.
gaudy as fuck.
Yeah.
And people were like, no.
No.
And
they be like our nice
always
marble
been this way.
statues.
Yeah. And they had big old dicks.
a similar thing happened with Washington's estate. At Washington's estate, they wanted to figure out
pink, right?
they wanted to figure out what color it originally was painted inside the rooms, and so they sanded down through all the layers, and then they got the colors and they painted everything that. But later on, they realized that the act of sanding was causing chemical reactions that actually changed the color of the paint. So with new technology, they were able to get through the layers and find out what color it was, and it was all like neon pink and shit. It was all these crazy bright colors, and fucking old people on the board were like,
Never.
no, Washington wouldn't have painted his house that way.
No, dude.
Fucking time,
His
man.
teeth were wood. He wouldn't live in a pink
No,
house.
they were made out of slave teeth.
Yep, and
That's true.
hippopotamus teeth too.
Weren't there? Yeah, there were some like animal teeth
Yeah.
in there too,
Animals
right?
and slaves.
Yeah.
So
My man
them,
was-
I guess, were the same.
My man was crazy.
Man.
You know that Washington was like a old school psychonaut. He was smoking the most powerful drug known to man at that point, shitty dirt weed.
Yeah.
He'd sit
It's
on
the
his porch
best.
and smoke hemp, is what he would say.
Yeah. Don't forget, friend of the podcast, the documentary Psychonauts
Oh yeah, Shane Moss.
Oh yeah, that's true.
popped up on my YouTube feed the other day, and I was like, wait a second.
I know that guy, Shane
That guy was on the
Moss.
podcast.
Yep. You can watch him do drugs.
So
Cool.
my theory with the singing statue is ghosts.
I
Ghoulies?
you know,
I mean, I know it was only 27 BC, but there had to have been
plenty of people
who died
before.
that.
Absolutely, no
You
problem.
know?
My explanation is it's made up.
Never. Are you saying
It's a fabrication.
that a group of people in ancient Greece would possibly lie about a singing
Dude, they
statue?
Certainly nobody around the year 0, which didn't exist, around the year 1 would make up a story about things that we would believe to this day.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to side with Kayleigh here, and I think that Brendan might be the opposite of a ghost, but I think you are afraid of no ghost.
Oh, yeah? Can you provide me the neurological explanation for ghosts?
For ghosts?
Yeah.
Easy, Death Stranding. Everyone, when they die, has...
Next question.
Easy,
Don't
Death
spoil
Stranding.
the game for
Easy.
me.
Everyone has a beach, and sometimes the beaches get intertwined. That is not a spoiler. It's just part of the game.
Energy spots.
Yeah, you fool.
I'm busy playing Outer
Your
Worlds.
psychic energy can tear a hole in
Death
the fourth...
Stranding is next. Let me finish Outer Worlds.
I gotta finish Outer Worlds still.
Oh, I'm still playing Death Stranding.
Just hanging out with
I'm
my
actually,
girl Parvati. She got a hammer. We're having a good time.
I'm
I
actually
just bought a
ahead
new
of...
Sims expansion pack that I'm real excited about.
Jesus. Is it 1995?
Wait, yeah, what fucking year is it?
You know what? Whatever year I want it to be.
It's the same year that the fucking bloop happened, my guy.
You know what? It's The Sims 4, by the way. We're up to 4.
Fantasy 8 because it was on sale on PS4 last night.
I also played The
I don't know how to
Witcher.
play that game.
Final Fantasy 8?
I have no
Just
idea.
click buttons. Or let Ryan and Colin do it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Invite them over and see if they can figure it out for me.
All right. Any final thoughts on weird sounds?
Ghosts.
I like weird
and
sounds.
It's definitely not icebergs. If
It's
you
definitely
ever
icebergs.
have somebody tell you that something is because of an iceberg, they're lying.
Personally, I think icebergs aren't real. I think that they're a liberal conspiracy to get redistribute the wealth.
Topic number 3.
you know,
three.
To me, it just seems like
I'm gonna turn his microphone
it's
off.
don't
Three.
do that. It just feels like me. It's like more convenient that
Topic number
that there'd be a global conspiracy than just that like
3.
gas companies don't want to pay taxes. All right.
Topic number
Good summary.
Topic number 3.
This just in news report.
Yeah, I saw that on my way in.
Iran is bombing U.S. bases.
Death to America.
That's why I said before that we'll probably be in a war with Iran by
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Cool.
It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
It's nice knowing you.
That's what happens when you mess with somebody with an actual military. All right, I got a little clip for you guys to hear it, and maybe this goes into the.
I would just say
this goes into some of the conspiratorial nature that we were talking about with Kayleigh just a moment ago.
just say, stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come.
That Kevin
I would
Spacey?
just say, stay tuned. The day of reckoning.
This is the probably non-pedophile version of the Kevin Spacey story. That's my man, Papa John.
Oh.
John Schnatter.
Wait, like Papa John? Papa John?
Did you not hear about this? Oh, I'm so glad you haven't heard about
Well,
this.
I know that he lost his company.
Oh, baby.
And he's going crazy, and
baby,
he's super sweaty.
The last I
Yes.
heard, he ate 40 pizzas in 30 days.
And he said that the
And
quality's not the same anymore.
Yeah. And my question is, why?
Because he's super sweaty.
New Year's resolution.
I mean,
All right,
he's sweaty because of the pizza. But
Let's-
why eat that much pizza?
let's discuss the Ballad of John Schnatter.
He's gone completely batshit insane. So my recollection. So one of the guys I follow, a couple of guys I follow on the internet today. I'm gonna plug them. They're fucking awesome. If they should come on the podcast, I've asked them to. They said no, but that's okay. But they follow stuff like this a lot. And the another guy they follow is the dude that what's the fuck his name? The one that said like, oh, I listen to liberals in coffee shops and see how they really like Trump.
Oh yeah, that's what's his face?
fucking
That
name?
fucking Jacob Wall.
Yeah, Jacob Wall.
Oh God, those
Yeah.
tweets, all like
Yeah.
37 of them that are identical, are so hard to
Yeah,
read.
it's
Yeah.
bad. But yeah, one of the other guys that they've been following is Papa.
Yes.
And yeah, he's just going out of his fucking mind. But he didn't he lose the company because he said the N-word on a call about racism.
Let me give you an abridged history of John Schnatter.
Sordid story.
Okay,
John Papa.
John Schnatter, born 1961, died 2020. Founded
Of a massive cocaine overdose.
Founded Papa John's in 1984, sold his 1971 Camaro to get $1,600 worth of pizza equipment. He expanded rapidly, went public with his company in 1993. By 1994, he had 500 stores. In 1997, he had 1,500 stores. Schnatter bought his car back, same car that he sold for $1,600 for $250,000 in 2009, to which we give an official EIK tip of the hat to the grifter who sold it back. Holy fuck, what a fucking
man,
turnover.
you made some fucking
Did
money.
he
there.
buy it back from the same dude?
Maybe a different guy, but who cares? You couldn't have paid that much for it.
How did he track down the same car? I'm kind of impressed
He's a
with that.
he's a megalomaniac. 2017. Thus is the rise of John Schnatter. 2017 begins the descent.
The fall, the ballad.
To be fair, it probably started
twilight.
in like 2012 when he criticized the ACA, saying that it would add 11 to 14 cents to every pizza, which to me, if the ACA was in any way effective, would have been if it was M4A instead of ACA, it would have been totally worth
ACA?
it. Affordable Care Act.
Gotcha.
Obama.
Gotcha. He was going to add that to.
He was going
take
to
care
add
of- yep.
11 cents to every pizza just so his stupid fucking employees could get their teeth looked at.
Is there a
Yeah.
worse pizza than Papa John's?
Domino's.
Never had it in my
Actually,
life.
I can't say I've had, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's really disgusting.
I've heard
Little
it has
Caesars?
better ingredients. better toppings. Papa John's?
I don't know
pizza?
if maybe it's just because we live in the Northeast, man.
Yeah.
But why the fuck would you eat pizza from any of these places?
Why would you?
Because they're cheap and they're open late.
Chain pizza.
Because they're cheap and they're open late.
Yeah, you got to drink and probably.
You know what? There's a ton of local non-chain pizza shops that are open till like 4 a.m.
Yeah,
Get your
but
ass
like
to one of those.
like Domino's though, you can get like 5 pizzas for like 30.
You can
cents.
also order Domino's out of like gas stations around here, which makes me gross. Yeah.
In 2012, he hosted a fundraiser for Mitt Romney, everyone's favorite Mormon. He also in 2016 had some positive remarks about Donald Trump.
Napoleon Dynamite's my favorite Mormon.
That's true. In 2017,
that movie was made by Mormons. Yeah, it's like all Mormon stuff.
In 2017, at the height of the NFL anthem protest movement, led by Colin Kaepernick, American hero, John complained about the NFL, saying that the NFL's decision, Roger Goodell, his decision to not stop the protest has hurt his business considerably, and that's why their stock prices fall, not because they suck at pizza.
I'm recalling this, yeah.
No, this was a big deal.
Then they removed the official NFL seal from their pizza boxes and their marketing campaign, which is so expensive to get the fucking NFL official seal. The NFL needs to be abolished. 2018. He said,
FIFA's worse.
Yes, FIFA is much worse. You're right. FIFA is very tied deeply into the Jeffrey Epstein thing, and so is the Olympics. Anyway, more on that. Never. Maybe later. I don't know. 2018, the official end of Papa John's reign as Papa of pizza.
Of John's.
Of John's.
Il Papa Polpa de Pizza was put down in 2018 when
he was murdered.
He would have been better
deposed.
off. He was deposed. It was a bloodless coup. Although a lot of liberals would tell you it's not a coup. Hashtag Bolivia. Anyway, so he on a conference call, which was specifically designed to get Kim to stop saying buck wild shit in public. He said. Colonel Sanders used to call blacks the N-word, and he never faced any public outcry. And then he proceeded to say, people in Indiana used to drag black people behind their cars until they were dead. And I can't say that?
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot worse than people think. Like, people are like, oh, he just said the N-word? My uncle does that.
So, because people would drag...
He can do what he wants. He's a pizza guy, okay?
Wow.
Yeah, he's a virulent racist, which makes it less fun to make fun of him because it's like he's a seriously bad guy.
I don't know, it might
Yeah, I was
it's
going to
still
say,
fun.
you know what the secret ingredient is?
What?
Cocaine.
Yeah. No, I think it's steroids. Have you seen how large his head has gotten?
I just assumed that was all the fucking Zai has been
No,
stuffing
dude,
into.
your head doesn't grow, dude. Your head doesn't grow.
His body was like expanding and
he's got like Barry Bonds
sweating.
head.
And,
Yeah, he's getting big and he's getting drunk.
but he's not
in
getting
public.
muscular.
He's been getting drunk for a long time.
Oh yeah.
This is not new.
okay. No, wait. I kind of get the steroids because he does kind of look like the person who does a lot of steroids, but literally does no physical activity.
No. He thinks that they're like cheat codes.
Yeah.
Fun
All
fact:
right, I
if you do
see it.
steroids, you actually still have to work out a lot.
Schnatter complained in his book, which
He has a book.
He wrote a book.
someone wrote a book.
I was gonna say.
Did he just like drunkenly rant at somebody and they were like, I gotta write this shit down?
Yeah.
Schnatter said the reason why he was deposed was because he said it was greedy executives and regulations that are ruining the U.S. business market right now. Think about that for 1 second. Those are opposite things. John Schnatter. Regulations prevent greedy executives from making moves, but you can't have greedy executives and too many regulations. Which side of the fence are you on? Anyway.
So, from the guy who said because of Obamacare, I'm going to add 11 cents to every pizza, He does not categorize himself as a greedy.
He has
executive?
nearly $1 billion.
Shut the
from
fuck
his
up.
shitty pizza place.
Yeah, dude.
How have
He never
people
has to work
given
another
Papa
day
John's
for-
that much money?
Because that's how our economy works.
That's gross. Eat real pizza. I think that's the moral of this story.
Yeah, eat real pizza. People.
Eat real pizza.
That's
Get
easy for
yourself
us.
some-
That's easy for us to say in New York.
Get
It
yourself
really
some
is.
fucking DeFazios.
They're so good.
That's easy for us to say in New York.
This is the end of the history of Papa John's. Now we will move on to recent events.
Hold on, before we move on to that, I
Go
want to
ahead.
make one more comment on the quality of pizza in New York.
Hey, wait, watch it. I gotta make a
no.
statement
Hold
here.
on. Chicago deep dish.
I understand that in a lot of the country they don't have better pizza.
Real pizza?
But I will tell you very briefly a sad story that happened in the real world about a year ago. A friend of mine moved to Ohio, and he married a lady from Ohio.
It's trying to get that caucus going.
I love both of them. But
However,
she said, I went to New York, and I tried the pizza, and I kept being told by everybody that I had to have the pizza. And it was going to be so good, and it was going to blow my mind. And I don't even understand why y'all like it. The sauce wasn't even sweet.
pardon?
On the wings of an angel.
Far away.
You know what? If you
Tell me she ate
you-
at like a Pizza Hut.
If that's the expectation that has been
You
set,
don't
that your
fucking-
pizza
yeah.
should be sweet.
then you don't deserve pizza, to be honest.
Can you
No.
guys do a quick PSA and I'll do the Sarah McLachlan over the top? Like if you have pizzas that
Yeah.
are in
If you live in the Midwest and you get the opportunity to try pizza in New York State, don't expect it to be sweet. It's not Pizza Hut. It's not Domino's. It's not Papa John's.
Adopt a puppy.
Adopt a puppy.
Okay, I should have probably picked up this person's name, but I just read an article today, and they pretty much perfectly encapsulated Papa John's like powerful boomer bullshit asshole energy.
Oh, yeah, he's fucking great.
Schnatter is another American blossoming at the intersection of unfettered capitalism and unabashed racism.
That's pretty succinctly put.
I like that quote, except the word blossoming. I feel like he deserves
he's
a
imploding.
nastier.
Festering.
I think he's a turd blossom.
Yes.
A turd
Well,
blossom,
no,
okay.
because you think blossom, you think of a flower as blossoming in spring.
Or
fester
shit can
is-
blossom out of your asshole.
It's true.
Yeah.
Just think about that for a
Fungi can blossom out of the dead corpse of your childhood pet.
That's so dark.
second. Sweet.
Il Duce, Il Papa, the pizza, in the name of the pizza, the sauce, and the 2-liter soda.
Very good.
Papa John's recently has taken a very dark turn. Okay,
He's not
his
okay.
wife divorced
He is.
him.
He is.
Can
not.
he be called Papa anymore?
He's still Papa because he has kids.
Okay.
He's still wearing like the Papa John's.
No,
like,
he flipped it now. He wears a blue one now because he's gone dark.
Wait, tell me.
Well, because the last interview
Does
I saw
it
with him,
have a
he-
Papa John's logo that's
it has
upside
a
down?
logo, has a logo on it. So I haven't seen the blue one yet, but in one of the interviews,
It's something
when
to
he's
do with
real
his sports
sweaty-
team. I think he's
Yeah.
like on Duke now or something
Yeah.
like that.
And like he's real sweaty in this interview, and he's wearing a very wet shirt. Yes. And it's very.
My man's
red.
melting on camera.
Yeah. Yeah, look at him. Like
Yes.
he's in the Papa John's garb there. Like it's
I
obviously
would
Papa.
just say,
Yeah.
Look at
stay
him.
tuned. The day of
He
reckoning
is
will come.
Fucking.
I would just say,
he is fucking
Stay
flying.
tuned. The day of reckoning will come. I would
Day
just
of
say,
reckoning?
stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned.
The day of reckoning will come. I would just say that stay tuned. The day of reckoning would come. Why are those words so? They're ringing in my head. Oh, this just in: the CFO of Domino's was dead. Fucking December 27th.
Wait, what?
Yeah, right before New Year's. Guess what, motherfucker? Died in a snorkeling accident. I'm sorry. Who died? Who
Was Papa just there sticking his thumb in some snorkels?
Somebody
He
put a
poured
garlic
cocaine
knife,
down in.
filled his fucking snorkel with marinara sauce.
This is a horror movie that needs to get
Oh
made.
my god, yeah.
Do we
so
think
good.
Papa John could do something like this?
Yes.
Have you seen that man?
He's
he's
desperate.
unbridled.
I'm sorry, I got a
he's
couple-
off.
but
He's
he's-
off the fucking reservation,
he's a man
man.
who has not known
sweaty.
consequences.
He would leave so much evidence.
He doesn't care.
No, wait. You said snorkeling. It's the ocean. It washes away the
Yeah, it's
It
evidence.
perfect
floats to the
crime.
top.
Oh man.
Perfect crime.
I'm sorry. Here's another one from Mr. Papa.
Oh, by the way, I don't just sweat garlic butter. It's in my blood.
Ew.
By the way, I don't just sweat garlic butter. It's in my blood.
I don't know why he's stealing my favorite pickup line.
I like that he's insinuating sweating garlic butter is something to
It's
brag
normal.
about.
It's normal, and you know what? It's not a big deal.
It's not just normal. That's for the chumps.
Also,
Have-
what is
It's
that
also
in
my blood.
response
Have
to?
we reached out to the Papa to try to get him on the cast?
Would you allow?
Yes.
You would allow John Schnatter on this?
We would get him on
We'd have a 5-second delay
exactly,
for our own ears.
and we would highly edit it, and we'd make him say some wild shit.
Yeah, but then you go snorkeling a week later. You're
Yeah,
dead.
but don't say that now because then you won't get him on the show.
Can't
You
fuck-
will
he
absolutely
can't fucking read.
What?
Exactly. He'd be like, "Oh, what's a podcast? Where do I pick up at the bookstore? I ain't gonna fucking whatever. I'll come talk."
Yeah.
What time are you guys on?
Yeah. What time are you guys on?
What
That's our
channel
uncle
is it?
said.
Yeah, that's what our uncle did ask us what time we're on.
So which is the head of Pizza Hut next?
Oh, it's Domino's.
Domino's
the
just
head of
died.
Domino's. Is
Domino's
the head
died.
of Pizza Hut.
Oh, you're saying is Pizza Hut now?
I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, yeah, of
Okay,
course.
so let's.
Is that what his threat is? Is he threatening other pizza chains?
I think
or
what
is
he's
he threatening
trying-
America.
So I think that he may have started conflict with Iran recently.
He's the one that Trump hired.
Yeah.
He actually was in the missile, and he just delivered a big old punch to that sovereign general.
A big old punch.
It's cartoon style, like screeched to a halt right in front of the general, and the top opened up, and he went, bam,
Yeah, and
pop,
he-
right in the face.
punch.
And then the missile
He gave him a
exploded.
Falcon punch. That was an act of terrorism. Anyway, so what do you think the Papa's plan is? Do you
Papa
think-
doesn't have a plan, okay? Papa doesn't have a fucking plan, man. His
is-
plan right now is to eat as many goddamn pizzas as he can get in his
He's
mouth
getting
and
40
shoot that fucking testosterone fucking steroid shit in his fucking ass cheek. That's his goddamn
Maybe-
plan.
yeah,
and
maybe
hopefully he
that's
doesn't
the
have a
plan.
fucking coronary. That's his goddamn
Plan
plan.
is to sweat.
He is going to eat his way through each Papa John's franchise until he gets kicked out of that franchise. And then as he works his way through the franchises, if he happens to be near another pizza mogul, they better watch their back.
They're gonna get iced.
Yeah. But I think the main goal is to just eat all of the pizza and then sweat it all back out.
So when he orders a pizza from Papa John's, you think he uses an alias, or do you think he just orders it as Papa?
Oh no,
I think
probably
he
goes
pushes the doors open and marches up, and he's like, "The Papa wants a
Oh
pizza."
my god, worst episodes of Undercover Boss
Yeah,
ever. Can you
seriously.
imagine that?
He probably slaps 100 down on the table and goes, "Give me the change."
I don't carry anything smaller than this. You best believe I want every cent back.
I think personally, so his board voted him out after the virulent racism, and
Probably should have done
That
it
was
sooner.
the only reason why that's because it was publicized.
they all that's true.
Yeah.
They
That's the
also
only fucking reason.
they also implemented what's called a poison pill model for his stock, so that he couldn't just buy all the stock back and get the majority share of the company and then run into the ground with his antics, which is
thorough
what he was.
God, I would have fucking loved to see that.
Oh, you'd love to see it, but you got to think of the workers, Chris.
Yeah, that's true.
And the shareholders. Okay,
fuck that
Just
much
well,
love.
they're so much more important.
Put yourself like into his head for a moment. This
No.
is a guy
Nope.
who like
I'll never come back.
clearly nobody said no to him for a very long time.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Very arrogant, thinks the world revolves around him.
His
thinks
dad
he's-
is a judge too.
thinks he's king of the world.
course.
Yeah. He
And
fucking,
then they come along, and the one thing that he has to base that whole arrogant
Worldview.
worldview on
Yep.
is
it's not just
taken away
It's
from
not
him.
just his worldview; it's his everything. That is his persona. He is Papa John. Like, I'm not even being cute here. He is Papa John. That's
Imagine if he like
Yeah.
bought Domino's and like changed the name to like
That
Papa
would be so-
Johnny's or something.
that would be something he would do. It wouldn't.
Papa Johnimos.
He would just call it Papa John, and then just like a little tiny 2 at the
I
end
can't
of it.
wait till in 30 years we can go back and say, you know, we did an episode and not realizing the pizza wars were about to start.
We're coming to. We got burns on our arms from the pizza ovens and shit.
We're all worried about Iran. We should be worried about
the
Papa
pizza
John.
wars.
Little did we know.
The Gaddafi of pizza. Jesus Christ.
He really would be. Well, no, he wouldn't be a Gaddafi because he's not. Gaddafi was loved
I don't know. For some
I feel
reason,
like
people
someone
fucking love him.
somewhere has gotta
Gaddafi?
love that guy.
No. Papa John. People fucking love him.
but I
So
can
he's
I
like,
can see Papa John like with a book of Condoleezza Rice pictures.
That's true.
Well, so
Yeah.
the thing with the Papa is he's really involved with one college football team. I think I'm probably wrong. 'Cause I don't-
Alabama,
something like that.
Alabama,
and
State.
he's like an
Of course it
ambassador.
is.
And
Used
he's
to
like-
be. Now I think he's moved to Duke.
Well, wherever he goes, he always has like an entourage of like fucking douchebag frat boys.
Yeah.
And shit, because he probably just buys them beer to hang out with him.
He got initiated. He got put in as an honorary member of one of the frats.
Dude, I gotta tell you, man, as a
Is
former,
it one of the frats that got caught singing like super racist pledge songs?
You know
Fucking
what?
probably.
It wouldn't surprise me.
fun fact about my fraternity.
Did
We
you
weren't-
sing super?
We
racist
weren't
pledge
racist.
songs?
We had a bunch of like cultural
Yeah.
people in our fraternity, and we used to actually get made fun of about it.
You know what's crazy about
And
my
that was
sorority?
back- and
we
that-
didn't haze people.
We hazed the fuck out of people, but
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I wasn't in a fraternity. I
But-
smoked pot and stared
Yeah.
at the wall.
I went to a college
So you
way
tuned
out
a
in a place
fraternity.
called
Yeah.
Utica, New York.
oh yeah, that place
Oh,
isn't racist at
Yeah,
all.
no. But no, our sorority leaders told us once that they couldn't tell us to wear business casual attire to a meeting because it could be considered hazing. And I was like, fuck, I'm showing up in my PJs.
Yep.
No, and then look what happened.
I know. It turned into this.
But yeah, no, I could see like if there was an enigmatic person such as the Papa around Oswego, New York, when I was going to
Papa.
college, and he was at all involved in any part of collegiate life,
Oh.
we would give him a T-shirt.
Yeah, Papa
Like-
John is like Dark Fieri.
Yeah,
He's like
that's a good fucking point, man. He really kind of is. isn't he?
he's an anti-Fieri, where
Okay.
Fieri
He
is
doesn't
here
have
to
the
bring
same
joy and
flair,
light.
though.
He doesn't have the same
It's a
flair.
no, it's a different type of flair. Okay,
I mean,
it's a different type of flair.
He has a certain
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
a
certain
sweaty
joie
glow.
de vivre.
Can you imagine his intro? Like if he had his own Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives show.
Papa here.
Hey,
Dude, he's gonna get a fucking
Papa's
show.
here. I didn't
He's
sleep.
gonna get a fucking show.
They're here for pizza, reckoning, and racism.
They're gonna give him a Netflix show.
They're gonna pop up in the back room, and he's gonna be like, "Why are we paying
They're
this
gonna
much for
pop
our
up.
Yeah.
fucking insurance?"
I hope my workers die.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen?
So I can replace them with cheapo workers.
Have any of you guys seen the Queen of Versailles?
Queen
No.
of Versailles, no.
It's a documentary about nuts rich people building the biggest house in America.
Oh, I love it.
Where is this
Sweet.
located?
It was in Florida.
Of course.
Okay.
It is.
I don't think they ever really actually got it done, but they owned a timeshare company called Westgate Resorts.
Okay.
And I'm watching this movie, and I'm like, it's a great documentary. Everybody should watch it. And it's just like a great encapsulation of out of touch rich people. And the guy reminds me a lot of Papa John.
Okay.
Always has. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, this all seems really familiar to me for some reason. I was like, after a while, I realized, wait, I think that my ex-girlfriend's family like works there. And so I call her up, and I'm like, hey, have you seen this movie, The Queen of Versailles? She's like, no. I'm like, can you go watch the trailer real quick? She watched. She's like, holy shit, I've watched their kids.
Oh my
And
god!
it turned out she knew them like way better than I thought she did. But yeah, her family was like an executive at the company. Or
That's
something.
fucking crazy.
And it's a really great documentary just about totally fucking mental entitled rich people.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's a mental illness. They need help.
if
That's
you hoard anything but money, they put you in an institution.
yeah,
is true.
Exactly. It's
Okay. Yeah.
it's violence against your fellow man. Put him in jail. Put him in an asylum. I don't give a shit. Put him to death. That's all I say.
Eat the rich.
I want him to have a podcast.
Oh, he's a week away.
The Papa Cast?
The Papa Cast.
Ooh. But
I
wait,
don't know if I'd listen to it.
he doesn't know
No,
what a
I
podcast
wouldn't.
is. I think we determined.
Oh yeah,
that.
that's right.
He would try to eat the mics. He's unstable. He's like, you got to bring him into
It would
your
be
space.
an
How
hour
does-
of him chewing Papa John's pizza.
How does he eat that pizza?
That's
Does
it,
he
man.
just unhinge his jaw?
He's
and
got
just
his
take
own, like,
one
chip
go?
dippers.
He's got to like
Yes, that's
fold
true.
it in half.
He reviews a pizza one slice at a time.
But he's got to be
And
clearing
it's
more than
all
one
Papa
pizza a day,
John's.
which is rough.
Yeah,
40
that's a lot of
pizzas
But he
in 30
ate
days.
40 pizzas in 30 days. Why for 10 days did he decide I want 2 today?
Actually, I think this year he upped it. He's 50 pizzas in 30 days.
That's disgusting.
Okay, see, I think this is. I want to see the checks. I want to see the proof.
I want to
think
see.
that's the
Do
name
you
of the
think
documentary
Papa
right
John
there.
pays-
40 days or 30 days of 40 pizzas.
Fucking Morgan Spurlock's there for some goddamn reason.
Do we think Papa
He's like, I'm
John
trying being
pays
racist for
Papa
30
John?
days.
Turns out I'm a senator now.
Whole racism 30.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think he pays for those pizzas. I don't think there are
No.
checks to show.
Do you think he just goes in and intimidates people and just takes the fucking
Yes.
pizza?
He's like, I'm the CEO.
I
It's
think
like, we know you're not the
yeah.
CEO. He's like, I'm the CEO.
I created
now
this company.
get over here and shoot these steroids in my ass.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
think
me.
he goes in
Look at me.
wearing a
I'm the
name
CEO.
tag.
I'm the CEO
Yeah.
now.
CEO now.
Got a name tag with Papa John on it. Walks up to the counter and goes, look at that.
It's like,
Give
you
me a
look like
pizza."
someone wearing a Papa John's mask. Why is your face so big?
So let's put an over-under on how long before he's a Fox News contributor.
Or dead.
Ooh.
Let's go
Well, same
Fox News
thing.
contributor or dead.
Okay.
I think
Fox
he's going to die when he gets the offer from Fox News in 2 months.
Okay.
I think he'll be on Fox News within the year.
Yeah, definitely.
I
within
agree.
the year.
I agree.
Yeah, he'll be
they're
on
gonna
Fox
need
News.
they're gonna need to have a draft to keep the Sabres rattling.
They got
this
Ollie
year.
North on there.
The war criminal Oliver North.
He is a contributor.
Yeah, I know.
We're-
It's
yeah?
ridiculous.
Yeah, Oliver North is a contributor to Fox News. He's a military expert on Fox News. Also, G. Gordon Liddy, one of the guys that broke in Whitewater.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
Awesome.
contributor too.
Political expert.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, folks, if you're still listening, thank you for listening. If your name is John Schnatter,
Come on the podcast.
now get fucking dead, you old
If your
bitch.
name is John Cheevers,
If your name is John Cheevers, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, dude? Had a good time with you this weekend.
Yeah, it was nice to see you. You
It's
like
good to
my
see you.
you like my mustache.
Hey, Shevers, I miss seeing you.
It's hard to find him. Lives on Lark Street.
Yeah, I figured.
the talent pool has thinned since you've left.
Uh-huh.
So, with that, does anybody got anything? Something else I wanted to say about?
I hope he dies. I
don't,
hope he's
though.
dead tomorrow.
See, I don't hope he dies. I want to see.
I mean,
this,
if he keeps eating pizzas at the rate he's eating
I
them,
want to
he's
see.
gonna
I want to
keel
see
over.
this beautiful star burn out brightly.
Yeah.
I want to
With
see how
him
big his
dying.
head can
Yeah.
get.
I do want to see.
Ooh.
I'm imagining it could get to the size of 2 basketballs before it bursts.
I
Do
want
you
him
think
to
by
look
that
like a
point
Japanese
he'll-
chibi animation.
Do you think by that point he'll just line his shirt collar with towels? Just
I
to...
had
No, he'll have pizzas. He'll have the crust built up like one of the people with the ring neck stretching thing, like they do in
I
African
want to see him on the
villages.
WWF, and his name is The Reckoning.
Oh God.
The pizza rock. I have another theory why he's going batshit crazy. I think he's syphilitic. He's got a syphilitic brain.
He's got the old fashioned Al Capone brain.
yeah, he's got the Al Capone brain going on.
He got the procedure done to him so he could be more like his hero Al Capone. He had syphilis surgically given to him.
But do yourself a favor, search up pictures of him at strip clubs. They're fucking hilarious because he's always wearing his Papa John shirt.
And he's so
and he's
big.
so fucking sweaty. it's just it's
Where
it's
does he
absurd.
live?
Does he bring
does
a
he just
pizza with
live
him
somewhere that's
into the-
sweaty?
He's somewhere in I think Indiana. Maybe he's in
Nah, there's no excuse in Indiana for being sweaty. If he was in Florida,
I think he's in Alabama now. I don't know. He's always
he
hanging
may
around
be in Alabama, but that man is Florida at heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely,
100%.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna go fucking kick it with OJ down in fucking Florida.
Yeah, also drop dead.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
All right, I think we've exhausted.
My phone wants me to
Papa.
play a stupid game that I have on it.
I thought we
Dude,
were hacked.
get rid of your fucking push notifications.
I didn't. It just got the game,
Yeah,
Chris.
the
okay.
I get one push notification, I delete it.
Yeah,
I say
it's
goodbye.
True. That's true.
I say goodbye.
All right, folks. If you're still listening, thank you so much for listening. If your name is John Schneider, drop dead, bitch.
Yep. Kayleigh, thanks for coming on, dude.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It was fun gaffon with you.
Always.
Do you have
a
anything to
good time.
plug?
No.
Bloop.
Bloop.
How about local businesses?
Icebergs aren't real local businesses. I don't know, man. I live in Cohoes. There are no businesses there.
Oh, I'm saying just in general. I'm saying just say go shop at local businesses.
Hey,
and
you know what?
support
In
your
the
local
spirit of
economy.
the pizza wars, go get a pizza from DeFazio's.
Yeah. Or Madison Pizza's pretty good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Soho,
Soho, no.
can't go wrong. Can't go
Yeah,
wrong. Soho.
just go to a non-chain pizza and get a slice.
Yeah, don't be an asshole. Okay? That's your New Year's resolution. I'm making it for you. Don't be an asshole. No war in Iran.
Yeah.
All right, folks. If you're still listening, thanks for listening. We love you. Good night and be nice to each other. Or good morning.
Night.
Or afternoon. Time's a flat circle.